19th part of When You Fell for a Dangerous Man and Your Obsessive Best Friend Was Obsessed with You. Author point of view. Your eyes were wide in fear. Jungkook dragged you here in the suffocated room, and the team of doctors standing on your head. Doctor, please lay down, ma'am. We need to start the procedure. You looked at Jungkook, who was standing at a distance. A nurse held your arm and you pushed her back. Jan, don't touch me. The doctors looked at Jungkook. What is this, Jungkook? He nodded at the nurses, and this time two of them stepped forward to grab your arms. And then a line rushed into you and you flapped your hands to get free. Jungkook stopped them and came near you. JK, Jan, you crawled to him when he sat on the bed. JK, it's just a normal checkup, so cooperate. Jan, I'm completely fine. Then why? I want to go. He palmed your face in his hands when you were shaking your head. JK, they will not hurt you. I am here. Let them do their work. You could never trust him. Fear was knotting in your stomach. Jan, no, let me go, Jungkook. He pulled himself up and you grabbed his hand. With hope, you bored your eyes in his. JK, it's important, Jan. Nurses forcibly laid you down on your back. The way doctor checked and the machine she used raised your heartbeat, and it was near to burst when you heard doctor's words. Doctor, she has not conceived yet. With a shock in your eyes, you looked at Jungkook, who was now approaching the doctor. You sat up. JK, it's over a month. He gritted each word, and you tightly grabbed the bedsheet. JK, then why? You flinched when he yelled. Doctor looked more scared. Sir, sometimes it happens. JK, shut up, useless people. Doctor, we can prescribe her some medicine. Then she will soon conceive. Jungkook breathed in sharply and turned his face towards you. Walking to you, he put his hands on his knees and leaned. JK, that's all right. He patted your head and turned back to doctor. Leave. They walked out and you stepped down the bed. JK, hey, he stopped you with his arm around you and pulled you. You're back. It, JK, we have a lot to talk and do, sweetheart. His breathing was, you monster. You screamed, Jan. You never regretted what you did with me. I hate myself that once you were my friend. JK, what I did was for you, Jan. I made sure that you will be. Jan, I hate you. Remembering that night with him, your heart clenched. JK, you loved how I made you scream. You forgot already? The truth always spread guilt inside you, but that was his spell. JK, but don't worry. Let's start your medication and we will work harder this time. You clawed your nails on his arm. He hissed and tightened his grip. Your heart leaped to your throat when he lifted you like you were nothing and then threw you. Jan, why are you doing this, Jungkook? He, Jungkook, Mark needs a life that shares blood with Ava to bring her back, and you are her only blood relative. But I cannot lose you. Never. Processing what he meant, your legs weakened. JK, but our child can be. Jan, don't you dare to think that. You tried to push him away, but he. Jungkook, I love you so much, Jan. You can never imagine how much. He can possess you. That thought was stirring fear inside you. JK, I can sacrifice my own child, but I can never give up on you. Jan, that is psychotic, and you call it love? You hissed in pain when he. Jan, please, Jungkook, don't use any sly tricks. I will not sacrifice to bring back Ava. He pulled back his head and looked at you. JK, then Mark will kill all whom you love. and at the end, he will kill you too. So he is getting our back in both cases. But if you want to save Taehyung, Jimin, James, in fact, the humanity, then do as I say. Yan, don't. He frowned. Yan, let me go, please. You want Mark to kill everyone? No, but he rolled over and he left the bed. He ran to the door and it was locked. James, what? Grace, yes. They are planning to use her kid for the sacrifice. Jimin's face turned white. Elijah stepped towards Taehyung. Elijah, were you too close? You and Yan. Taehyung looked up and shifted 2 feet away. Yeah, but I was always careful. I mean, she's in the middle of studies. Elijah, if she is not, then it's less dangerous. For now. Jimin's eyes narrowed and his gaze started to Taehyung, whose face was losing its color. Jimin could sense what Taehyung was thinking. Ta, no, please no. Suddenly his breathing was uneven. Elijah, what is it? He looked at him and then at everyone, realizing that he cannot share his fear. The video Jungkook sent him crossed his mind and his veins were about to burst. He did not know that Jimin already knows about what Jungkook did with you. James, should we find Yan now? Elijah, we cannot. We can just wait for her. I will not just wait. Elijah, if you intrude in vampire territory, then they might hurt Yan, so go home. You again and again twisted the doorknob. JK, decide Yan. We don't have time. His voice came from near, as he stood just behind you. Yan, if you let me go right now, then I am ready. He poked his inner cheek and cracked a laugh. JK, your innocent mind brain is cooking something, huh? He blazed his and your heartbeat was racing. Jungkook, you have another week. Make up your mind. I will come to take you. This is enough. I cannot wait any longer. His voice raised as he lost his patience. Jimmy and James shared a look. James, last time she came by herself. At the same moment, you entered in the lounge. You looked all fine. Taehyung stood there in silence while the other two ran to you. Jimin, Shan, you okay? Your eyes met with him. He was coming towards you. He hid you in his arms. His hold was warm, caring, and possessive. Da, I will kill him, Jan. You separated. Jan, we cannot fight with him or vampires. James, then we will run somewhere far, but we will not let them take your child. Jimin passed him a glare. You looked at him and then at Jim. Jan, come with me. He held your hand and took you at a distance from them. Da, I know it's too much for you, but are you? I mean, Jan, I am not. He licked his lips and averted his gaze. Da, I am sorry. Elijah told us what they want. He put his hand on your arms and stood more closer. Da, I was worried that, Jan, you must be thinking about that video. Your tone was rough as water gathered in your eyes. He cupped your face with his palms. Da, I will not let them touch you again, ever. Jan, you cannot stop him. He was going to repeat what he did, and no one was there to save me. A tear rolled down from your eye that he instantly wiped away. Jan, he stopped because I agreed to his terms. Shock filled his dark corpse, and you removed his hands. Da, what are you saying, Jan? He did not let you move away. His raised voice gathered others' attentions. You walked away from him, and he roughly grabbed your arm. Jimin, Taehyung. He came near you too. Jimin, leave her, man. You saw anger flickering in his eyes before he let you go. Ask her. She is going to do what they want. Yan, I don't have any other choice. You yelled. We will find a way, but scratch it out of your mind that we will let you do that. Yan, find a way. You took a step towards him in anger, and Jimmy held your arm. Jan, you had been a failure till now. Pointing out your finger on him, you snarled. Jimin pulled you back as Taehyung was now glaring at you. Jan, what? Am I wrong? You were hurting him. Anger, emotions, helplessness. You were outraged. Taehyung strode out. You wanted to go after him, but Jimin did not let go your arm. Jan, where are you going now? Tell me, do we have any other option? Your voice cracked. Jimin, enough, Jan. Calm down. You put your head on his shoulder, as it was now impossible to hold back the tears. Jan, they will kill everyone. What do I do? Jimin, relax. You are not alone. Wrap his arms around you. To be continued. Thanks for watching and love you all.